Welcome back. Okay, so we are about halfway done right now. So as you can see, got myself a nice loom going over here. Now there is a portion here that's not sheathed, and that's because that's going to join another harness. So these are all run right now individually out to length, right? But I'm going to plug them all in, figure out where they go, how we're going to route them. They're designed to run pretty much out here along this firewall, along the engine, and then out to their distribution areas. The ones that are here, those are actually going to be like pulled this way, so those will be taken care of also. So you're not even going to see those connectors. But got this portion all done right here. I know that this looks like a lot. This was just the loose wiring that was actually inside the truck. It ran like right along here and then went to the ECU. And then this portion, this is really all we have left. So if we look here, this is what we're working with, right? I know it looks like a lot, whatever, but the reality is like, these are all relays, okay? So these aren't going to be extended. These are actually just going to be cut back where they need to be, and then they're actually going to get tucked back here somewhere. So these will be way simpler. I do have, this is a headlight harness, so that will get routed through. Well, it'll get routed back out, and I'm sure that will need to be done. But this won't be too bad. I am finding a lot of wires that are like frayed in some spots, and just like grounding and arcing, making contact with each other. A couple random grounds I've noticed from the book. This black with these dashes, these orange dashes, I believe they're all grounds. And right now I'm looking at like 7 that aren't hooked up. I've got some stuff like this here that just runs back here to a black and a white and a blue and a white. So I'd assume this is either some kind of power or ground. You know, there's just little stuff, right? There's little things that we're gonna have to go through. This is gonna clean up really nice. I'm literally just gonna go through here, check to make sure every single wire is good, and then there's nothing like frayed or making contact. And then I'm just gonna loom that shit, and we're just gonna leave the ECU back here. I did consider putting the ECU in here somewhere, but I really don't mind the location of it under the seat. So that's kind of where we're at. So when I get done with this, I'll kind of take some photos and stuff. I mean, the loom is like really nice. You know, it's just like basically just anti-chafe. It's got it's taped together right about every 8 to 10 inches. If it's a lot of wires, there's multiple blocks, and that was just really just a measure for length. But as you can see, these are incredibly long. They will stretch from inside here easily out there to the engine bay. Another cool little thingy-madoo that came in, got on my airline. So I have all the airline now to redo these 2 lines. I am going to redo the rears too, but to get these working so they air up. Now next weekend I'm going to fuck with the suspension wiring for all the valves, since this weekend and a little bit into Monday I have decided to kind of go into here. But I should be done with this before the end of the day, which will be tight. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it out here. So you see all the blue tape. Each one of these little blue tape marks, aside from the one that's covering the throttle body, are all connectors that I have found the plug for and routed already. So, I mean, we have the one left for the wiper motor, and I have the passenger marker light and passenger headlight. And I think that might be just about it. And then all the relays. But the relays will be easy because they're going to go right here. There was actually a panel. Here it is. So this is kind of cool. This was actually behind the glove box, and it faced like this, right? So I might utilize this, and on the back here, isolate all the relays. So glove boxes like this, whatever, I have an issue, I pop the glove box out, pull this down, boom, all my relays. So that's pretty much where we're at. Very exciting stuff. So, follow along the journey, I guess. I mean, if you're seeing this, this means I've decided to post this. This means I decided to start a channel. Like, there's things in motion that are moving. So I appreciate you guys being here.